A representative from the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change, PMU, while delivering his statement, highlighted the duration of the sustainable and integrated landscape management of the Western Area Peninsula project. He mentioned that the project is being implemented in various communities such as Aberdeen Creek, Number 2 River, Toke, among others.
Also being implemented in certain communities. 8 communities actually. We have Last Banking, which is just close to us here, Aberdeen Creek. The Netherlands Banking actually is people who have been banking. I think they said this is the last one that we are banking. And when NPA visited the place, say, okay, indeed you have said this is going to be the last banking. We ensure that you do the last banking here. They've demarcated areas to stop them from going further into the creek.
Bintu Sia F. Musa, manager of the Natural Resource Governance Directorate at EPA Sierra Leone, emphasized the purpose of the gathering, stating that it is to validate the training manual for sustainable landscape restoration projects. She explained that the engagement aims to gather stakeholders' perspective and contributions to facilitate further adoption.
For sustainable landscape restoration, which is part of the work project being implemented by the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change with support from UNDP. And this project has 4 or 5 RPs which are responsible parties, and the EPSL, being one of the responsible parties, is handling the component on strengthening institutional capacity for integrated landscape management. And this is one of the outputs of that component, which we started last year by bringing together stakeholders to understand the needs in terms of how different restoration interventions are done, especially for the Western Area Peninsula, where the project is being implemented, and its landscape. So we are here to validate that document, which started sometime back last year in 2024, and we're here today to ensure that we get the stakeholders' perspective, contributions, and also adopt the document for further restoration initiatives in the Western Area.
Dr. Arnold Okoni-Williams from the Department of Biological Sciences at Frabe College and a consultant for the Landscape Restoration Project, provided an overview of the training manual. He explained that the document is designed to guide practitioners on how to manage landscape effectively and to train individuals on the use of different plant species and various approaches, ensuring the involvement of all stakeholders.
And the manual is meant to be used by people, not only the government, civil society, communities, and other stakeholders, to know how to do landscape restoration. And when we talk about landscape restoration, it involves all aspects of the landscape, right? In terms of forests, in terms of rivers, streams, coastal areas, all of these you find in the Western Area Peninsula Forest, or Western Area Peninsula in general. So the manual is meant to train people how to use different species of plants, different approaches, involving communities, involving all of these stakeholders I mentioned in doing a proper landscape restoration program.
He further emphasized that environmental issues are increasingly burdensome for some communities, underscoring the importance of conserving forests and protecting ecosystems to ensure sustainable development. For Star News, Hassanatu Kamara reporting.